Hello, this is Joel Pascuas. I'm a student of the University of the People, and I want to explain a little bit about cacti, a different way to obtain energy. And what we have now is content about cactus, anatomy and adaptations, cacti, photosynthesis process to obtain food, importance of enzymes to produce energy, ATP processing cactus is there different with other plants. How does cactus uses sunlight to make food, the very trick for surviving environment. Okay, let's see first of all the characteristics of cactus. Cactus have a general characteristic. It's a succulent plant, a thick chlorophyll containing stems. It also has a protective layer cuticle, a thick waxy external layer to reduce transpiration and water loss and a barrier against arid atmosphere. It also has a unique feature areoles with a small cushion-like structures, trichomes, and glochides. Also, it has a leaf modification spines that replace traditional leaves and reduce surface area shade. For survival adaptations, areoles growth points for spine flower shoots, the cuticle for water retention and protection from dehydration, and the spines as a shade defense to reduce also water loss and to avoid the predators to destroy the plant. It's very important in cactus the root. Cacti have evolved the rooting to facilitate survival in arid environments. The root is typically shallow and widely distributed to try to get as much water as possible for the environment where it develops because of the scarce rainfall or other available water resources. But how is the process of photosynthesis to obtain its food? Cacti perform photosynthesis through distinctive pathway known as crassulation acid metabolism. In crassulation acid metabolism, carbon fixation and the associated gas exchange occurs primarily in the night. Then, after a little bit, we're going to contrast this with the daytime activity observed in other plants. It's interesting that during the night, the activation of pepcase by PPCK1 and carboxylation of PEP by pepcase and formation of C4 acid malate that occurs in the night, where the stomata are open and it receives as much as possible the carbon dioxide and gets inside the back walls and it is conserved there. When happens in the day, um, the stomata receives or the plant receives the water, the sunlight, and then continue the process of photosynthesis. Finally, during the day, the oxygen is liberated. Let's see the process as summarized. The granulation metabolism is a specialized photosynthetic pathway that enhances water use efficiently in arid environments by separating carbon fixation and decarboxylation across the day and night. The night phase is stomata are open to absorb carbon dioxide with minimal water loss. The phosphophenol pyruvate enzyme fixes carbon dioxide into oxaloacetate. The hydrogenase enzyme converts oxalates into malate. Malate is stored in vacuoles as malic acid. During the day, the stomata are closed to conserve water, and malate is decarboxylated, releasing carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide feeds rubisco for photosynthesis. And pyruvate phosphate kinase, or PPDK, enzyme regenerates PEP from pyruvate for the night cycle. And enzymes are compartmentalized in chloroplast and mitochondria, coordinating the two phases efficiently. What's the benefit? Can plants maximize carbon assimilation while minimizing transpiration, boosting drought tolerance and water conservation? That's the reason why the plant do not dry easily. What is the difference in ATP process with another plants? Um, Cacti starts the process in the night. The other plants use the process or occurs the process during the day. In the night, the cacti obtains carbon dioxide and stored it, and the other plants obtain the carbon dioxide during the day, and the process after the retaining of carbon dioxide is the same. In cacti, the process of transforming carbon dioxide with the stimuli of sunlight in the day is the same as happened in the other plants. The difference is that the process in cacti starts in the night. What are the shared mechanisms? The shared mechanisms are the generation of ATP that occurs in the mitochondria and the chloroplast in the process of photosynthesis. The purpose is to get energy for growth, repair, and metabolism. That's what in general happens in the plants, in cacti and non-cactus plants. How cacti use sunlight to produce its food? As a summarize, the first is water absorption. Cactus roots absorb water and inorganic nutrients from the soil. And in the second phase, carbon dioxide uptake occurs in the night through the stomata. This nocturnal gas exchange minimizes daytime water loss in arid environments. Number three, the crassulaceous acid metabolism occurs in the night, where carbon dioxide is fixed and stored as organic acid within the cactus cell. During the day, stomata close to further reduce water loss. The plant then utilizes light energy captured by chlorophyll in the green above ground tissues to drive the carboxylation of stored organic acids and redirect the released carbon dioxide into photosynthetic machinery. The photochemical and carbohydrate production, the CO2 or carbon dioxide released, um, participates in the photosynthetic process, combining with water to synthesize carbohydrates or sugars that serves as a plant metabolic energy and structural carbon. Oxygen is liberated as a byproduct of the light-dependent reactions. That's what happened all in all the plants and happens also in cacti. Thank you very much.